here's an update about some music I've been making and stuff. One point I wanted to make about the music I'm making is that I'm making it with like cheap equipment, like not good equipment. So this guitar down here, um, this guitar I got off a friend. I think the story was um, he like I bought him probably like $20 worth of beer, and he's like, I don't know when I can pay you back. Do you want my guitar instead of money? And I said yes. So now this guitar is mine. And intonation's bad, and it hurts my hand to play palm mutes. So I write songs with no palm mutes in them. So that way it doesn't hurt my hand. And it's tuned lower than this other guitar I have over here. Um, and if I want to do palm mutes, I use that guitar. So yeah, that's how I decide what guitar to use. Is does this song need palm mutes or not? Okay. Next thing I want to move on to this amp. It's very very humorous to me that this is like not like a good amp. So if I can get any kind of good sound out of it at all, I consider that a major accomplishment. That's yeah. Well, part of it is I use a distorted channel here, or I use a clean plus this distortion here. Those two sound really good together, I think. Um, yeah, cheap equipment, good sound, I would say. Yeah, using GarageBand and learning it as I go. For example, today I was recording a song and I'm like, why am I getting all this out of control feedback? I don't understand what's happening. I discovered it's because I'm using two distortions at the same time. Usually I use one or the other. So, learning as I go. That's something just by doing it a lot. I feel like I'm learning a lot. That's exciting. Another thing, like just by doing it a lot, I feel like I'm learning a lot, is like, like song subjects. So like at first, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like trying to write like serious songs, about things that I'm like thinking about. Trying to write something that's gonna like stand the test of time, like something that's like profound or something. So there was a story I read in a Buddhist book about a story about letting go. So you have a canoe and it helps you across a river, and then you now you're walking on dry land, and you really like the canoe, so you carry it with you, and but you don't need it anymore because you're walking on dry land. So I took that story and I made it rhyme, and maybe added some personal stuff to it, and then I really like that song, and I think it has a good meaning to it. And then like I kind of ran out of like serious things to talk about. So like my goal has been to write about like whatever I'm thinking about, regardless of how stupid it is and or sounds. Um, just whatever I'm thinking about. Like how do I make this mundane thing funny? And so yeah, so it's been like educational or entertaining to try and make whatever a thing.